Almost went live. Anyways, this is Mystic Receipts here, and I have a very serious message for you all, for the collective. This will be a very serious collective message, and this is what you need to know right now. Alright, so there is a man who is in a very dark, lonely place right now. He is in hangman and in hermit mode, in very deep thoughts. He is thinking about some very dark things that he has participated in, such as holding on to delusions, lies. How do I say this? This is a very delusional man. He tells himself lies. He is out of touch with reality, basically. There was a situation where, he's been going through a lot in his life. And on top of that, he has been putting you in that position of what's adding to his strive. Maybe he felt like, I feel as though he felt like you were adding to his burdens. Okay? But again, this man is delusional. Let's not forget that. I'm sorry. This man is a very delusional human being. They are realizing something here. So there was a situation in my pre-reading, of course, because this was a pre-reading that I did. I meditated on the cards, on the energy, etc., to get this message out to you guys. Please bear with me because it's a loaded situation. It's very loaded. I hope that someone can resonate with this. But there was a situation where he wanted to let the relationship go. It was too much for him. It was a burden. And he was cultivating a situation with another woman on the side. But he had kind of met his match, because this woman gave the energy of the moon. Delusions, lies. Maybe she wasn't who she claimed to be. She didn't look, if this is like a dating app or social media thing or anything of that sort, maybe she didn't look how she presented herself to look. Something like that. So let's get the cards and see how this basically transpired. Yeah, we have the Hermit in reverse. The Fool, I'm sorry, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress, yeah. So this man was not listening to his intuition. He ran smack dab into a situation that he thought was better than you, that was going to make him happier, and completely killed off his chance at a 10 of Pentacles. He completely altered his future for what he thought was a amazing, new, hot, steamy new start with what he thought was an Empress. Yeah, so here I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Death, and Seven of Swords. Yeah, so before all of these cards, let's see here. Because the deck I have is a very specific type. Let me see something here. Yeah, Justice. Yeah. This person's about to pay if they haven't already, unfortunately, for them. This person thought that this Queen of Pentacles okay, so this person might have been in a relationship with you while they were cultivating this connection with someone else. It's like keeping someone on the back end, keeping someone in their back pocket while with you, betraying you, making plans to end it with you. Once they like secured this situation. So this person does this. Yeah, they do this. They do this often. Like, this might be I don't even know how to explain this, like a pattern, maybe not with you, but with other people. So let's see. Oh my gosh, it's just that this person's energy is so, I don't even know how to explain this, how I want to word this. Yeah. So this person may have felt like you Okay, here's what I'm getting. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, or Hierophant, whatever, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, Justice, the Emperor, Two of Wands, the Death. And to clarify, the Seven of Swords is the Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Chariot. Wow. What is this that wants to come out here? The King of Swords. Yeah. Claro. Yep, and the Moon. The Knight of Swords and the Moon. So, like I said, I did say that this person is very delusional. They live in a fantasy land. They're out of touch with reality. Like I said, back pocket energy. Having this woman in his back pocket. Right? This person thought that you may be an Aquarius. You may be an Aquarius, might have a strong Aquarius placement. Your Mercury might be in a Aquarius or air sign placement. You might have a strong air sign placement in your Mercury, basically, because there's something here about communication coming as like off, seeming off to this person. This person thought you were betraying them flat out with a third party. They thought you were betraying them with a third party, or you were about to. Yep. That you were about to leave them in the cold anyways. They were so sure. They're like, they were not so sure. They didn't even know for sure. But they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They're gonna do what they felt like was the logical thing to do, which was hop on that chariot, hop on that train, and fast track their asses into a whole other relationship where they felt like they could get tradition. You know, that this Queen of Pentacles was gonna treat them how a man is supposed to be treated. That they were going to get the Ten of Pentacles, with this person. Yeah. They had told themselves, this is my justice. I deserve this. This person might have even made them feel like a man. I don't think this person even felt good enough for you. This Queen of Pentacles made them feel like a man, maybe lied to them a lot, said whatever they needed to hear. It's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But the problem is that this person doesn't even present themselves as who they truly are. This King of Swords individual is a liar. They're a con man. It's giving like he was in this bubble with this woman, and he had cultivated, like he had built this fake world around this woman, and she was also reflecting back at him a fake world. They were both lying to each other to get something out of each other that wasn't real. It was never real. If that makes sense. Like, it was never real, basically. It was all based off of delusions, confusions, lies, deception, etc., etc. Like I said, this person had met their match. Now, what's going on now that this has happened? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Empress, the Hermit, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Yeah, this person gave to this connection because it was just easier for them. They didn't actually see this person as an empress. They might have lied to this person and basically maybe boosted their head up, like, oh, you're so amazing, like, this is what I needed, da 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 da, something like that. But it was all lies. It was based on illusions. And that is because they felt like, well, I can just take from this person. Yeah. Yeah. Clarifying the Six of Swords is the Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, Two of Cups, Seven of Wands. Yeah. Let's see this. Yeah. This person felt like all I have to do is flirt with her and give her attention and say nice things to her. I don't really have to do much. I don't really have to give her much. And this has got to be my happiness here, because I really didn't have anything to give the Empress. You know what I mean? I didn't really have anything to give her. So this is easier for me. You know, he was getting how he lives. He was going back to the kind of women that he felt fit the kind of man he is. Like, we can just be childish and have fun and be in puppy love, fake love, in our own little la delusional land together. And I don't have to worry about being a pipsqueak, small fry to this Empress, basically. But after a lot, like I said, in the pre-reading, in the pre-shuffle, it shows that this person this person completely, it was so quick. Like, they went over there and then boom, like a freight train, it was over with. Like, they had a huge wake up call. Homegirl was not who they thought she was. They were lying to her too. This isn't even that fun anymore. You're like, I'm bored. I don't like you. I'm holding on to this because I need to make it work. Because I just, like, I just jeopardized my relationship with my dream girl for you. And you're not giving me what I thought you were going to give. Now they're worried. Oh yeah, judgment. Oh, they're paying a heavy price. Like, the energy is so strong. They are paying such a heavy price. I can't even comprehend what they're going through. Like, I think they are in despair, like sliding down the wall, crying on the floor, balled up in the fetal position, level of despair. Okay, they're so worried, they're so sorry, they're in so much grief and guilt over what was found out. And now they know that everything has changed. Nothing will ever be the same. So they now want to come back, but they know that even if they came to work on it, nothing would ever be the same. Now, there is an aspect here about beliefs, religion, spirituality, and I'm going to get into that right now. Okay, there may have been moments where you had information that you should not have. You knew things that you were not supposed to know. This person may have grown up in a religious household, even though they have no values outside of the Page of Wands. Okay? Outside of their hoish ass ways, they don't really have any true values or any true structure in their beliefs. They don't really have much morals. But they may have grown up in a religious household for the most part. Or they have religious beliefs. Okay? Family might be religious. Their family might be religious. Okay? Maybe you grew up in a religious household. They're questioning a lot. They're questioning, what do you really believe in, and what do I even believe in? It's a weird situation. This is a lot. This is loaded. There's a lot going on. They're realizing that you don't need tangible proof to know what they've been up to and what they're doing. Oh, I feel strongly that that a lot of the collective is going through this. Yep. Yeah, so one second, y'all. Alright, 1 second. Yeah. Oops. This person thought that they were gonna make something shake. Like, they had all the tools. Like I said, fucking Fantasyland. This is this is a very delusional, childish person. Maybe they have mental illness. Maybe this person has mental illness. It's very strange. But yeah. Now this person. Okay, so we have the Fool, the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, the Strength, and the Two of Cups. Let's clarify the Fool really quick. Clarify the Fool, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks here like maybe you called judgment on this person or sent them some form of a threat. You caused judgment on this person, literally. And they want to defend their truth. And still get you back because they don't want to see you single, and they see you as their 10 of Cups. So this person, they want to change the wheel. They want to move the wheel over. Wow. This is sad. So there may have been a point where they went to this Queen of Pentacles and friend zoned her. Like, oh, I just want to be friends. That's it, that's all. So they could come back to you. But what they're not understanding here, they're not understanding something. They are not understanding something. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This person is a fucking mess. They're toxic. They're dark. They're a mess. Okay. Oh no, we're just friends. Like, this person is mentally unstable. Very mentally unstable. They went to go friend zone this woman. Okay. They think now, no, they're trying to tell themselves, no, that she was just my friend. I wasn't cheating. This is just my friend. No, it wasn't. Here's what looks like happened, right? It looks like this Queen of Pentacles was just being his friend. And he was plotting, scheming. Like, oh, this is my replacement, girl. She's going to replace the person that I feel like is destroying me. Like, oh, this is hard. I'm having such a hard time explaining this, but the energy is so prevalent to me. It's so clear. Like, maybe you're very beautiful. You get a lot of attention, or there's something about you that is special. Yeah. Maybe there's something about you that's very special, and they see you as hurting them or destroying them with that beauty, with that charm, with that gift of gab, with that sweetness, with that fire that you hold. They feel that you're like, yeah, like you were destroying them. They couldn't do it. They wanted to heal. I know this sounds so crazy, but this is how the energy is coming out. They wanted to heal. Yeah. Claro. They wanted to heal, and they wanted you. You know, they just felt like, I'm a page next to her. I'm nothing. You know, I'm always in competition with other guys. Fighting for my love. Fighting to keep her. And I don't have money. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have money. I don't have anything. This is a burden. I just want to heal. I just want to be happy. Yeah, let me see one last thing. We're about to wrap this up. Let's see. Yeah, I just want peace. I just want peace. This is like what he was telling himself when he was boosting his delusional ass up to do this foul shit to you. I'm just keep it real with you. I'm gonna just keep it real honest. Yeah. I'm so innocent, you know. My heart left you in the cold. Like, left you in the cold. Like, and then there's this weird tool. I'm getting this weird energy of wanting to break you or hurt you. Let me see. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Yeah, wow. You can't make this up, okay? Yeah, this person wanted you out down bad. This person wanted you to break the Empress. This person wanted to fucking break you down to pieces. Do you hear me? Yeah. You get too much attention. Yeah. He was plotting on you. Yeah. You want to be beautiful and abundant and about your business and amazing and a catch and funny and smart and have nice hair and beautiful eyes and a nice, yeah, they were pissed. They felt like you being so amazing was destroying their life. Yeah, and they're so sorry. They're sorry now. They're so sorry. They tried to conjure up again, creating a fantasy land with this other woman, like a fake situation. A fake situation that's not even real, off of lies that it was like they were both mirroring each other. Like none of it was real. They both thought that the other person was being real, but they were both not being real. It was the weirdest thing. All this for a new opportunity, just to run straight into the Nine of Swords. So like I said, this person can't sleep. They're probably not eating. If you saw them, they probably have bags or raw under eyes, and they've been sliding down the wall a lot. They have a lot of moments like, it's not good. It's not good. It is not good. No, this girl was never gonna cut it. This girl was never gonna cut it for them. They just wanted to be. They just wanted to feel maybe that feeling they felt with you in the beginning, like we're having fun, we're flirting. They tried to replace you. It was like they were trying to like Frankenstein type, trying to like conjure up another you, but budget value. Weird. What's the advice for my collective? What's the advice for my collective? My babies, do not worry yourself if you've been crying, if you've been sad, if you've been asking why me, why did he do this to me, why did she do this to me, da da da. Fuck that. Remember, you get attention. The attention was a burden on him. A burden. Remember, you are the Queen of Wands. You are the Empress. So my advice is not to worry yourself, because while you're crying or you're sad or you're stuck in your head, you're about to get your you're about to get your Ace of Cups, or focus on your projects, whatever it is, and keep working. Yeah. If you're thinking of doing any root work or hexing or anything like that, like, I don't know what you got going on. Don't do it. This person has been stripped. This person is being stripped down to the bare bones by the divine. Do you understand me? They are being stripped to the bare bones. They literally have nothing. If they thought they had nothing when they were effing with you, they really don't have shit now. Yeah. This person is going to have to work and toil for everything. Yeah, the same cards keep coming out. They want to reconcile. and yet they have been stripped. So expect communication. Yeah, this person knows that they are going to have to bust their ass to get you back. This person may even be going to work every day, picking up double shifts because they think that money might, solve this. Or there's so many things that could be going on with that, but this person has been working their ass off because they know they don't have anything. They know they don't have anything to offer you financially, practically, materially, time-wise. They know they have nothing to offer you. Yeah, they're hoping that they can get this relationship back and that you'll cooperate with them. Yeah, they're trying to gather the strength, the audacity. The audacity. Yeah. Yeah, they're hoping that they can come in and start over and redo this whole thing and go back to the beginning and act like you don't even know them. Like, they can change your mind about who they are and what you've seen, what you found out about them. Yeah. And start fresh. But they know, they think that they're gonna have to spend money. I don't know if they know you. In order to get to calmer waters, they're like, I'm gonna have to spend money or she's gonna ignore me. You know what I mean? Maybe he needs to show up at your door. He doesn't have gas. He needs to bring gifts. He doesn't have the money. Yeah. He can't believe he did this to himself. It's as if he thought everything was gonna be great, and then boom, everything blew up in his face. His or her face. Their face. Okay, this is a King of Swords. That's usually a masculine energy. That's why I'm saying he. Yeah. Yeah. This person is trying to turn back the hands of time in a very strange way. So the advice from the divine is, do not, if you thought it was you, if you thought you were the problem, if you thought you did something, if you're wondering why wasn't I good enough, it has nothing to do with you. This person is mentally ill. There's a chance though. They're waking up. No, they're waking up. They're waking up. It's slow. It's like moderate speed, but it's happening. They're waking up. They're starting to see themselves for who they are. They're starting to not like the reflection in the mirror, the man in the mirror per se, and they're questioning their own selves, like, what did I do? What did I do to myself? What did I do to my life? Who am I? What have I done? And why did I do the things that I did? And yeah, how can I become a new person? But remember, they did all of this to break you. Literally. And in the process, they found a way to make themselves believe you were the problem. They had to, in order for them to do this commit this callous act on an empress and someone who loved them, Queen of Cups, they had to have literally lied to themselves. It's that simple. Anyways, guys, I'm so sorry if I took too long explaining this, but this was the message. I will be here every day. I am new here, but I am not new to reading. I am seasoned. Okay, I am seasoned. But regardless, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, comment, talk to me. Alright, bye bye.